Alright guys, we're back with a banger of a video, and today we got something new from Tesco. A little treat from their Tesco Finest range of products. Black garlic pork ribeye steaks. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Summer edition. There's a little blurb on the front here. It says tender pork ribeye steaks with a black garlic rub served with a ponzu, not sure if I'm saying that right, ponzu buttery melt and a soy and honey glaze. Sounds pretty good. Let's have a closer look at this packaging quickly. The labeling on this package is a bit dodgy, but anyway. New summer edition. There's the blurb. We have the traffic light system. One steak is going to set you back 517 calories. And these aren't looking good in terms of the traffic light system. 2 reds, 2 ambers. That ain't good. Red Tractor certified pork. That's always a good thing to see. And I'll try to show you this label as best I can as you bring this over. It's a bit difficult to work with on this, but there's a blurb plus cooking instructions. It's basically fan 180 for 25 minutes. Flip the steaks halfway, and then with 10 minutes left, add the butter. With 5 minutes left, add the sachet. Or you can pan fry them. And then a bit further down we have the ingredients, which is 72% pork. Yeah, I guess the rest is the garlic rub and the sachet and the butter and whatnot. But there she is. The label isn't ideal, but I think these should be good. Let's see if we can get into this and oh wow, meat packaging that's actually coming off quite easily. Now there's a surprise. Set that aside. Now I've got to get all this stuff out. I do have a plate to the side. There's the butter blobs that go on at the end. I mean, I have to separate all this for cooking purposes, so get the butter out, get the sachet out. The smell of the garlic sure hits you. I'm looking forward to these. It's 500 grams for this, so about 250 grams each for a steak. Not looking too shabby. Right. Hands are a mess. I'm going to have to go clean these off. That garlic smell is amazing though. Right. I'm going to get these cooked, turn them into a meal, and I'll get back to you when we're ready for eating. Right, folks. This is our finished product. Still steaming out the oven. It looks amazing. Let me give you a quick flyby. There is our steak with the, what was it, soy, mirin and honey glaze on it. Look at that bad boy. Here's a different view of it there. Ooh, baby. And then the rice, there was quite a lot of juices left over in the baking pan. So I tossed that into the rice and let it soak in a little bit. Right, so this is our steak. Nothing left to do. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you the price again. This was £6.50 for the 2 steaks at Tesco. Let's cut this little end bit off and see what it's all about. I am looking forward to this. Oh my word. There is a beautiful piece of pork in there. The garlic flavor comes through so strong. And the glaze definitely has a sweetness. I'm guessing that's from the honey, right? Definitely has a sweetness to it. My word, that is a nice piece of meat. Let me cut it in half and show you folks what the inside of it looks like. It's yeah, it's a good piece of meat, that. Let's try a piece from here. With the smell of the garlic being so strong, it's not surprising that the taste of the garlic is very prominent. But I enjoy that. I quite like garlic. You may have noticed there's not many things that I dislike. Again, it's a very good, it's a tender piece of pork in there. Very nice piece of meat. That black garlic rub is divine. My word, I'm going to have bad breath for a long time after this. There's a lot of garlic. If you're not the biggest fan of garlic, probably not for you. But definitely a superb piece of meat. I really am enjoying that. I don't know what mirin is. Did I call it mirin earlier? I'm not sure now. I'm not sure what mirin is. But the glaze, oh, this is magical. The glaze does have a sweetness to it, which I'm quite enjoying. And it goes well with the pork. It goes very well with the pork. And there is a bit of fat on the outside of this pork, which I'm also quite enjoying. That is a superb piece of meat. Right, let me try some of the rice, since it does have the juices from the cooking on it. Yep. Can taste the garlic in the rice too. It's actually quite nice having that in the rice, to be honest. It's a bit of a level up for the rice. Right, let's try get a bit of the steak with a little bit of rice, all combined. See how that hits. It hits well. It hits well. I think it's definitely worthy of the Finest branding. That is a really nice piece of meat. I would have liked it if it was like I would have preferred if it was something that you do on the barbecue as opposed to in the oven or in the pan. It did say for best results, oven cook, which is what I did. And I'm glad I did, because it does taste superb. It really is a nice piece of meat. Tender, flavorful. That garlic is just magical. And the sweetness of the glaze just adds an extra layer to it, I guess. It actually complements it quite well. Yeah, definitely. This I'd rate a solid 9 out of 10. This is brilliant. But the piece of pork, right, if I took that and did that on the barbecue, did my own thing with it, it could have been better, if that makes sense. Probably wouldn't have been quite as fancy as this, but I could have taken this piece of pork and turned it into a 10 out of 10 on my barbecue. That said, a solid 9 out of 10 from Tesco. £6.50 is quite steep, but you're getting half a kg of steaks for £6.50. And it is a damn tasty piece of meat. I guess the best thing about all of this is I have this exact same meal again that I can heat up tomorrow. That's going to be banging. Right, as usual at this point, I'm just over talking it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.